Hello, beautiful people. I don't know. I hope you're doing well tonight. I was gonna say I don't know where you're at, but I wanted to touch base and connect because we are going through the energies together. And there's a part of me tonight that's really, as we're like sitting in the womb, is what it feels like right now. Sitting in the womb, pre-Lionsgate, and don't worry, I know nothing about astrology, so this is just from my own card pullings, and then of course the algorithm, right, was confirmed there, of course, as it always is. I'm always pulling the messages, and then, you know, we all connect in the same space, in the same communities, and lo and behold, we're all really, it's just confirmed again and again and again, time and time again, that we are all moving through the same energies. And that's exactly what happened this week. So, okay, so I'm pulling, I want to touch base with Spirit. So, on just an energy read for where we are at currently at this time. Grateful for any messages that would like to come through at this time. Okay, we've got the Lover. And then the Red Rose. So, Aphrodite, passion, abundance, and of course, it's the number 7. It's safe to surrender to the good feelings. I've been pulling a lot of those, and I know that I'm not. Okay, and Spirit of the Tree. Yeah, a lot of those too. Lots of things about being in nature, finding inner peace and calm and center there. Lots of messages from our guides talking about don't worry, you'll make your way, just laugh, da 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 da. And I know that we're all sitting here feeling like a little bit okay, like, but after listening to the last message that I listened to from another creator, it did put me in a good mood, and I'm feeling a little bit less like dark humor, darkness cloud over my head type of feeling. And I think that's good, because when we finally get ourselves there, especially when we're I need to say mid-birthing, especially when we're mid-transformation, we're like, we're in the canal, making our way through. Except it's funny, because I see us like sitting in like this eggshell, like not a human, more like a dinosaur. Okay, this message is getting crazy. Okay, so anyways, that's where I see us. No, I wanted to pass on the good energy, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. You know, I don't know if any of you have been feeling this, but it's almost like you feel like you see something and you see it clearly, and then it's the next day, it's like, okay, is it that thing though? Is that what I was seeing? Was that seeing correct? And it's just like, you're fucking over it. You're over this stupid BS game of like giving a shit. And apparently that's exactly where we're meant to be. That's exactly how this whole thing works. And honestly, that message rings true, because if we're really meant to surrender in this space, we had to get to a point where we were so just goddamn over it with this back and forth bullshit energy, this like, oh, but are they this, or are they that? Is this, is this that? Oh, but does it mean this? Oh, but does it mean that? Oh, is that the manifestation, or is that the manifestation? Where are we going with this? Are we moving? Are we staying still? Like, it's like, whatever. And so that's what I found about this last creators video I was watching. And she was like talking about that space, and I was like, that's exactly where we're at. We're in that space. It's like this. And someone else was talking about how it's like this liminal space because we've just been so exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a lot of insomnia this entire month. Painful insomnia, like painful, full body, body's like, I'm also over it. But it does make sense. I mean, it's like we have to sit here kind of bobbing in the water of the womb and just wait it out. Do nothing. Sit still. Be in it. And yeah, it's annoying, but also we've come so far, and the awesome fucking thing is that whatever the fuck thing is on the other side, which is really like, who the hell knows? Like, I don't even know what the manifestation is anymore. I'm gonna be honest. It could be a relationship. It could be a surprise. It could be the business getting started. It could be the new job. It could be like whatever the heck it is. Some of us don't even know. It's just like, okay, I'm just like floating in space here. I don't know what it is anymore. I've been so confused so long that I don't even know what it is anymore. Like, I think that resonates for a lot of people. And it's not about the thing. It's about us. It's about you and me and us and the fullness and closing the circle this is me, this is my perspective, this is my opinion. Close in this moment. In this moment. It's closing the circle. So we've been healing and processing everybody's bullshit for so freaking long. We've been doing other people's shadow work for how long? And we've only come to realize that we've been processing everyone else's unprocessed crap, crud, trash, the sludge at the bottom of the trash. For how long? And it was never ours. It was never ours. And I know that resonates with whoever this reaches, because now that it was never yours to begin with. And I think that realization, on top of the fog clearing a bit and seeing what needs to go, at least for moments at a time, there are brief little blurry moments of like, oh shit, I see really deeply what doesn't resonate anymore. I think that it calls up some irritation, like just like just some like whatever is left at the bottom of our emotional barrel that has been like cried out and burned through and like just poured the F out. It's like what's left is this like apathy and we're just like, whatever the fuck, we don't even want it anymore type of energy. And I wanted to elevate those thoughts to kind of excitement in the sense that I think I understand now that I can stop thinking. I gained a lot of clarity watching this past video. It just drew things together. You know, when you're feeling through the energies all day and you pull cards and just one person says one thing one way and it just really hits you and it kind of transmutes all of the ick that you'd been feeling into something that felt a little bit more like gold. Well, that's what happened. And I wanted to pass this note off to you that what we are being called to is to just detach. Like all of the blah feels that you have right now are on purpose. Just digest that. You got to this point, you're at the pinnacle of blah because you were always meant to get there. You were always meant to detach. You were always meant to detach from the thing that you keep going back to and reading cards on or like trying to get messages about. And for me, I didn't even know I wanted it anymore. And I'm still unsure what the hell it is. So at the end of the day, let's remember that it's really us. And we are manifesting our fullness of self. And that is the coolest thing ever. Because no matter what, we can't slow it down and we can't speed it up. And remember also, what's the wave? It's like epsilon wave. The epsilon wave. Let's see if I can pull it up. This is my last little note here tonight. Okay. Other than I am going to share those cards I just pulled. I think it's called the epsilon wave. No. What am I thinking? Is it epsilon wave, gamma? I don't know, but it's like it's like one of the slowest moving. Hold on. No. I don't know. God, I'm like botching the message. Okay, hold on. I mean, I'm probably confusing the crap out of you guys. Okay. It's epsilon and lambda waves. Yeah, the lesser known epsilon and lambda waves. They're ultra slow neural oscillations between 0.5 hertz tied to deep meditation and expanded consciousness. Okay, so my point being that I just thought of the epsilon waves in that the slower we go, the faster our manifestations reach us, which has been proven by those who go into deep, deep meditation. Obviously, they're using those types of waves. I just remember reading something about it in this deck. Maybe I can find. Let's see. Epsilon modulation. As we get closer to the divine, we stumble into the dimension of paradox. Let go to attract, give out to receive. When in super slow epsilon modulation, the brain produces super fast patterns which appear to be riding on the slower waves. The yogis of India articulate this phenomenon in the Katha Upanishad teaching, and that in standing still, we overtake those who are running. Yeah, so that's what I feel right now. That's what I feel in this moment. In this slog. Is that a word? you know, we're being asked to stand still, which feels ick. Like my body right now, I have not moved enough, and it wants to move. It wants to freak out. It wants to like fly down the street, and yet I'm also so physically tired that I have not at all, not even close, not even remotely, not even like almost feeling like I haven't even been able to. I mean, I haven't. So okay. Anyways, so we pulled the Lover, the Red Rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy and carefree. It says, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. Spirit of the Tree. If you're in need of a lesson, there's wisdom in trees. So Nature, Priestess, Inner Peace. Yeah, so the message is finding joy. This is how you will find your way. This is how you will overcome the obstacles. We already know all this, you know. This is nothing new, but reaching out to the potentiality. Yeah, I am. Divine magic. Magnetic, valuable. You're worthy. You don't need it all figured out. A message of like the stars. Yeah. Chaos, opportunity. Utilizing the chaos right now. Sitting in the middle. Finding passion, joy. See my face? Like I'm just like but it's true. So I think the more we embrace the detachment to what is, to even our desires, even if those are desires that we've loosened our grip on. For me personally, it's about my internal alignment, my connection with Source, and really just like kind of taking that all the way. I think a lot of people are feeling that right now. Really wanting to dip into that, and even more, not that we are ever disconnected. The Sun, 417, Hertz. I don't know if anyone needs that. 417 Hertz is for cleansing, spiritually cleansing. Strengthening your vibrational alignment with your higher purpose. Oh, there you go. So it's Source saying, you know, find pleasure in the process. So even though we're detached right now and we're detaching from a lot of these things and we feel very apathetic, there's like a wave of apathy, it's still finding joy in the ways that you can, strengthening your vibrational alignment with your higher purpose. Maybe putting on just like good music that you like. That's not going to take you into the emotional spaces, but it's going to like get you into a better headspace, you know? Put on some makeup if you wear makeup. I don't know. Wash your face with awesome soap. Like, wear some like, gosh, what have I been doing? I've been laying, you know, meditating, lots of breath work between, you know, all of the noise and all the things, you know. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you have a great night whenever you get this. And yeah, happy July 23rd.